Dragon Ball isn't just about battles and transformations. Beneath the surface, there are secrets, mysteries, and details the story never fully explains. Today, we're breaking down 10 fan theories that could completely change the way you see the series. Some will surprise you, and one might make you question everything you thought you knew. Let's jump in. Theory 1, Goku was never low class. Goku started at the bottom, a low-class Saiyan, sent to Earth to protect him from the fate of his fellow Saiyans. But think about this, Saiyan society measures strength at birth. Low-class infants don't survive, yet Goku thrived, fought, and adapted from day one. That doesn't happen by chance. In the manga, we find out that Bardock makes a wish for Goku to always grow and always achieve more. That wish didn't hand Goku power. It removed the ceiling, gave him a trajectory that no other Saiyan had. Every time he hits a limit, every transformation, every Zenkai boost, it's not luck, it's momentum built into him. Goku wasn't just surviving, he was designed to rise, to become more than a normal Saiyan. And that explains why he never stops, why he always pushes further, even when the odds are impossible. Theory 2, Bardock knew more than he let on. Bardock is often remembered as a Saiyan unlike the others. He cared. He knew what Frieza was planning, and he set a plan in place. Instead of panicking or fleeing, Bardock acts strategically. He sends Goku away, knowing it won't save his squad, but it will shape the future. Bardock's calm in the face of annihilation suggests something else. He knows the Saiyans themselves aren't the only players in this universe. There are bigger forces, hidden rules, and timelines that he can't fully control. He doesn't just fight, he orchestrates, he guides, and in doing so, he sets the stage for Goku to break the limits that even the strongest Saiyans can't touch. The point? Bardock is not just a dad. He's the first architect of Goku's rise, quietly ensuring that the universe produces the right warrior at the right time. Theory 3, Super Saiyan God was never lost. Everyone treats Super Saiyan God like a forgotten legend, but it's more than that. The ritual, the energy transfer, the specific numbers, it's precise, almost technical. This isn't myth, it's reconstructed knowledge. Something Saiyans once had, but lost or abandoned. Why abandon godhood? Because it threatened hierarchy, because it was dangerous, because a warrior race that controls divine energy is a threat to anyone in power. Goku doesn't discover God Ki, he rebuilds it, following instructions that survived the extinction of his race. The ritual isn't a new invention, it's a resurrection. The Super Saiyan God legend wasn't lost, it was hidden, waiting for the right warrior to uncover it, proving that Saiyans were always capable of more than anyone realized. Theory 4, Frieza feared gods, not Saiyans. Theory 4, Frieza feared gods, not Saiyans. Frieza claims he destroyed planet Vegeta to stop a Super Saiyan. But that doesn't hold up. That form hadn't appeared in 1,000 years. What Frieza really feared was the potential for Saiyans to ascend to divine power. Strength alone wasn't the danger, it was what it could lead to. Authority, influence, and evolution beyond control. Destroying planet Vegeta wasn't a preemptive strike against a form. It was containment of a race that could surpass him. A race that could one day challenge gods themselves. Every time Goku surpasses a limit, every time Frieza tries to adapt, it's clear the Saiyans were always meant to rise, and Frieza was just trying desperately to keep up. Theory 5, Vegeta is the true chosen one. Prophecies rarely lie, and if you read between the lines, Vegeta, not Goku, fits them perfectly. Royal blood, pride that refuses surrender, a willingness to push himself past destruction, beyond logic, and sacrifice everything for growth. Goku stumbles into strength, Vegeta forces it, deliberately. He reaches Super Saiyan, taps God Ki without ritual, masters Ultra Ego, all through sheer will and determination. Vegeta's journey isn't accidental. It's about fulfilling a role he was born to play, whether he admits it or not. In a universe without narrative bias, Vegeta would be the hero, and the story of Dragon Ball is secretly built around him, even if we've been looking at Goku all along. Theory 6, Ultra Instinct is an angel filter. Ultra Instinct isn't a form, it's a limit imposed on mortals. Angels use it to control themselves. They don't need it for power. For humans and Saiyans, it's an extreme measure. Move without ego, act without emotion, survive beyond what your body can handle. Every time Goku taps Ultra Instinct, his body resists. He bleeds, shakes, and strains because mortals aren't meant to fully surrender to the state. It's not mastery, it's temporary permission. The universe is lending him something he's not meant to hold, and every second is borrowed. Theory 7, Universe 6 Saiyans were engineered. Universe 6, Saiyans don't have tails. That's no accident. Tails aren't cosmetic. They're keys to transformation, to ancestral memory, to raw power. Losing them isn't evolution, it's design. Universe 6, Saiyans are calmer, more controlled, perfectly suited for a society that doesn't tolerate chaos. Universe 7, Saiyans kept their wild nature. The difference? Universe 6 was engineered, deliberately. Someone is shaping Saiyan potential behind the scenes. And it's not natural evolution. Theory 8, the Grand Priest is the real threat. Calm, silent, observing. The Grand Priest doesn't fight because he doesn't need to. He controls the board. The tournament of power isn't chaos. It's testing, selection, observation. He stands above gods, angels, and even Zeno. When Dragon Ball ends, it won't be with a clash of fists. It will be with permission revoked. Theory 9, Dragon Ball is a time loop. Look closely. Ancient Saiyans, modern Saiyans, rituals rediscovered, threats that escalate but rhyme. Dragon Ball isn't just a story, it's a repeating cycle. The Dragon Balls aren't granting wishes, they're correcting deviations. Goku isn't the hero, he's the constant, the fixed point across resets, the one thing the universe relies on to test itself over and over. Every new arc is just another iteration, another chance to see if the story will finally change. Theory 10, the Dragon Balls are not neutral. Everyone treats the Dragon Balls like tools. Make a wish, fix a mistake, reset the damage. But here's the uncomfortable thought. What if the Dragon Balls aren't neutral at all? They don't just grant wishes, they decide which wishes are allowed. Some requests are denied, some are twisted. Some come with strange limits that are never fully explained. Reviving one person is easy. Reviving many comes with conditions. Restoring entire worlds? Suddenly, there are rules. Almost like the Dragon Balls are protecting something. They erase consequences. They soften loss. They prevent the universe from breaking under its own weight. Which raises the question, are they fulfilling desires? Or maintaining balance? Every time the Dragon Balls are used, the universe avoids a permanent outcome. Deaths don't last. Mistakes don't echo forever. History bends back into place. That doesn't feel random. It feels like a system. The Dragon Balls aren't there to reward heroes. They're there to stop reality from collapsing when things go too far. And if that's true, then the most powerful force in Dragon Ball isn't a god, isn't a transformation, and isn't even Zeno. It's the rule that says this universe is allowed to continue. Bonus theory, Goku is the universe's stress test. Goku is the universe's stress test. What if Goku isn't just a hero, but a measurement? Every major power shift in Dragon Ball seems to orbit around him. Gods appear, rules change, limits are redefined. Not because Goku asks for it, but because his presence forces the universe to respond. Each transformation pushes reality a little further. Each new enemy appears stronger than the last. Each god reveals themselves only when Goku reaches a certain level. Almost like the universe is asking a question: how much can one being grow before balance breaks? Goku doesn't conquer, he doesn't rule, he doesn't seek control. He simply keeps pushing. And in doing so, he exposes where the system bends and where it might eventually snap. If the universe ever fails, it won't be because of a villain. It'll be because Goku finally exceeded what reality was built to handle. Dragon Ball has always been bigger than what we see on the surface. And whether you agree with these theories or not, they all point to one thing. There's more going on in this universe than the story ever explains. So now it's your turn. Which theory hit the hardest? Which one deserves its own full breakdown? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, there's plenty more Dragon Ball lore coming, because some questions don't get answered, they get uncovered.